Huyu Kasongo is a confused person. Kwa sababu hakuna kazi anafanya, kazi yake ni kufanya deals na kutafuta pesa. Sasa hapa kwetu shule zetu, Alliance, Mang'u, wapi? Watoto wetu hapa wamepelekwa shule iko chini na marks yao iko juu. Watu wengine wameletwa kwa mashule zetu hapa. There is total confusion kwa mambo ya shule. Parents do not know what to do. Alafu Kasongo anasema ati anataka kutupeleka Singapore. Sasa wewe Kasongo, kabla utupeleke Singapore, si ulipe pesa ya shule? Kabla utupeleke Singapore, si ulipe pending bills? Sasa hii Singapore, ulisema watoto wapigwe risasi kwa mguu, hii ni Singapore gani? Mudoshi akwenda guthekererwo. Na gwiciria twauga ndari atake njuge ni ngumutwara Singapore, mutheke ndagika ta 3. Wakenya wenzangu, nataka nipeleke nyinyi Singapore. Wakenya wenzangu, nataka nipeleke nyinyi Singapore. Si Wakenya tuende Singapore? Hala? Wakenya, mimi niko na plan, na ile plan niko nayo ni ya kutoa Kenya third world nipeleke first world ikuwe kama Singapore. Uone kwa tole dagame kagere. Hii mtu anatubeba ufala. It's a lie. Na tunakuambia William Ruto tukiwa hapa mlimani. Watu ya mlima wanakuambia hapa Kiambu, kabla utupeleke Singapore, kwanza malizana na mambo ya bottom up. Ulisema utatuweka pesa kwa mfuko. Ile kidogo tulikuwa nayo ukatoa. Kwanza rudisha ile ulitoa kwa mfuko before tuambie mambo ya Singapore. Si ndio?
This debate did not start with Rigathi Gachagua, and it will not end with William Ruto. What you are witnessing today is a problem Kenya has refused to confront for years: school placement.
Na mimi nawauliza vijana, tusikubali kuingizwa kwa siasa ya ukabila. Sijui wewe ni Mkikuyu, wewe ni Mluya, sijui Mjaluo, sijui Mkalenjin, sijui nini. Hiyo ni siasa duni. Mtu kama hana agenda atauza ukabila. Mtu kama hana mpango anauza chuki. You know? Mpaka wanafikia watoto wetu shuleni. Unataka kwenda kugawanya watoto shuleni. How desperate can people be? Let our children be. Let our children learn. Those children are Kenyans. Wherever they come from, whatever community they belong to, they are our children, the children of Kenya. Ni mnanielewa? Tafuteni agenda, wachana na ukabila, na chuki, na fitina, na propaganda. Tafuteni sera ya kutangaza kwa wananchi wa Kenya. Tumekubaliana jameni? Mnasema tuendelee ama tuendelee? Mnasema tuendelee ama tuendelee? Tuendelee, si namna hiyo?
Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has ignited a national storm after questioning why students from outside Mount Kenya are admitted to elite schools like Alliance High School and Mang'u, while local Kikuyu children are allegedly locked out. President William Ruto responded sharply. Let our children be and learn. Politics, he says, should stay out of education.
Gachagua additionally asserted that national schools in Nairobi and the surrounding areas are exclusively for Kikuyu students, excluding others from across Kenya, and it contradicts Kenyans' inclusive education policies. National schools traditionally admits students from all ethnic backgrounds based on merit, promoting diversity and unity, and therefore claiming that specific students from certain community are entitled to be admitted to that school is baseless and we will not take it lightly. This man is fond of dividing Kenyans into ethnic and tribal lines.
Jana katika makanisa tofauti, tuko na shule hapa Chepalungu inaitwa Shongroi Girls. Shongroi Girls is a national school. Tuko na watu kutoka Ukambani, tuko na watu kutoka kule Mount Kenya, tuko na watu kutoka Nyanza, tuko na wanafunzi kutoka hapa Chepalungu. Na wakikuja Shongroi, wao ni wanafunzi wa Kenya mzima. Tuko na Tenwek High School. Tenwek High School is a national school. Tenwek High School iko katika Bomet County, Bomet Central. Wanafunzi ambao wanasomea kule ni wanafunzi wa tabaka mbalimbali kutoka Kenya mzima. Tuko na Kaplong High School, which is a national school, both boys and girls. Wanafunzi wanaosomea kule sio wa Kipsigis peke yao. Lakini ikawa haibu jana. Yule jamaa alitusumbua kule bungeni tukamwondoa. Sasa Alliance High School is a national school that belongs to all Kenyans. It belongs to us. Hata sisi wa Kipsigis tunasomea kule. Sasa wewe unaweza aje ukaamuka ukasema Alliance High School, Mang'u High School ni shule yenu. Ikawa shule yenu kama Mount Kenya namna gani? That is a school that belongs to all Kenyans. Mwanafunzi wa hapa Chepalungu akiitwa kule Mang'u High School, anaenda kule kama mwanafunzi. Mwanafunzi wa kutoka kule Kiambu akiitwa Shongroi, anakuja kama mwanafunzi. Akuji kama Mkikuyu ama aende kama Mkipsigis. So mambo mengine tuweze kuyazingatia vizuri, tusiweke mambo ya siasa ya ukabila katika mashule yetu. Kwa sababu tukiendelea kufanya hivyo, tutakuwa tumeangusha ile masomo ambayo tumeleta na ile mikakati Mheshimiwa Rais ameleta katika CBC.
But here's the uncomfortable truth.
But that notwithstanding, we have a problem in Githunguri. Not only in Githunguri, but in Kiambu County. We have about 7 national schools. We have the alliances of the day, the Mang'u, the Maryhill, the Loretos. But very few of our children are selected to join the schools. Mind you, we also have the best performing private primary schools and public primary schools. Like, for example, the first public primary school in central Kenya is from Githunguri. Githunguri Township Primary School was number 1. We had over 74 children qualifying for national schools. And last Friday, I was there for prize giving day. And I went to the staff room and I saw the list of, where was number 1 selected to join.
Well, they posted.
Yeah. And it's so painful to see with that kind of performance and the school being the top school in central Kenya, our children were not selected to join our local schools.
None.
Okay, not none. Not the volume that I would have expected.
Okay.
First of all, because these children had selected those schools as their choice number 1.
2 years ago, long before Gachagua, MP Gathoni Wamuchomba raised the same concerns. She spoke as a teacher, as a legislator, and as a parent. Kiambu County hosts some of Kenya's most prestigious schools: Alliance, Mang'u, Maryhill, Loreto Limuru.
Who are making it to that mark to join national school. And then we have to do this national, national spread, where, a child from Githunguri should be going to Migori, a Migori child should be coming to Kiambu.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with that personally. But I have a problem if my children who are working so hard, where I'm investing so hard for CDF to, uplift the facilities of those schools, they cannot give my children equal opportunity. We are discriminated for performing well. Allow me to use that as a politician, because why would you not give my children an opportunity, yet they qualify?
But see, they went to a national school.
But they're going to a national school?
The reasoning is... we do not want to see like Kiambu schools are all full of Kikuyu children or Kiambu children.
National outlook.
National outlook. But that national
Exposure.
outlook is discriminating us. Because how do I explain to my daughter who wanted to join Alliance Girls High School and got the mark, and actually went to Alliance Girls High School for benchmarking. Because that's what we do. We take our children to our local good schools to go and see Mary Hill, to go and see Loreto. And then she gets the mark, but she doesn't get the school. And then she's admitted in a school in Wajir.
For national
school.
That's not...
Yeah, so I am saying, in as much as we want to be seen national, in as much as we want to implement this policy, we also need to be careful so that we don't look like we are discriminating.
What do you propose?
I propose this. Every school, national school, extra county school, we get a special class for locals. A special class. Class means
so threshold. Let's say a quota.
Threshold.
So you say out of 100 that you
if you're admitting 200 learners,
25%.
You give us 25%. We give you the learners. We'll give you qualified learners. We are not going to ask for affirmative. We don't want affirmative. We want qualified by merit. We
by
give
way,
you those.
What you're proposing is affirmative, just so that you understand. But there's nothing wrong with it.
Yes.
There isn't anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
For me, what I see as an issue here...
Let me finish my submission, then you can contribute. The reason why I'm saying this is because the same school which is telling me my learners will not be admitted or selected in that school, come to me to ask me to build for them a laboratory, a dining hall, upgrade for them walls, fencing, all that. They are dependent on the same allocation of CDF. But my learners don't have the opportunity to enjoy the same facility. I feel that's not fair. That's my submission.
According to her, high-performing local children were being shipped to Wajir, Migori, and other distant counties, despite qualifying and despite choosing these schools as their first option. She told a painful story. A bright girl, qualified for Alliance Girls, benchmarked there, dreamed of going there. She was instead placed far away. She became depressed. At one point, suicidal. This is not just about marks. It's about mental health, motivation, and fairness.
I had a case of a child who actually got 412 marks. A girl, and really wanted to go to Mary Hill, but she didn't get an opportunity. So she was admitted in a school in Migori. That's why I am.
That's how come it's top of your mind.
And this girl just refused to go to Migori. She refused completely.
Why?
She said she was working towards going to Mary Hill, and it went to a point where she was suicidal. And I had to come in as a mother figure and to counsel the girl, and I had to go to Mary Hill and plead for her to be admitted. And I was told I have to wait for Form 2. Because during maybe 1 year of Form 1, there might be somebody who is going to drop out. Then she can join in. So she's now working on a promise that in Form 2, she's going to join Mary Hill.
So is she in Migori now?
Yeah, she's in Migori, but...
How is she liking it?
She's not liking it, and she's depressed.
Here's the contradiction no one wants to talk about. Local MPs use CDF money to build laboratories, dormitories, dining halls, fences for national schools in their constituencies. But when it's time for admission, their children are told national outlook. So the community builds the schools, but does not benefit from them. Is that fair? Gachagua says leaders in other regions don't build schools. They wait for Mount Kenya to build, then send their children there. Ruto says, stop tribalising education. National schools belong to all Kenyans. Both arguments sound reasonable, but both are incomplete. The real issue is not Kikuyu, not Mount Kenya, not Wajir, not Migori. The real problem is school categorization. As long as Kenya has national schools, extra county schools, sub-county schools, this fight will never end.
I propose this. Every school, national school, extra county school, we get a special class for locals. A special class. Class means
so let's say a quota.
Threshold.
So you say
that is the quota
out of 100
about.
That you
if you're admitting 200 learners,
25%.
you give us 25%. We give you the learners. We'll give you qualified learners. We are not going to ask for affirmative. We don't want affirmative. We want qualified by merit.
Wamuchomba proposed something controversial, a small local quota based on merit, not handouts. Critics call it affirmative action. Supporters call it fairness. But even she admitted the long-term solution is simple, but politically difficult. Make all schools equal, same teachers, same labs, same funding. So it doesn't matter where your child is posted. So when President Ruto says, let our children be and learn, the question is, learn where, under what condition, and at whose cost? Until Kenya fixes the education system itself, leaders will keep arguing, parents will keep suffering, and children will keep paying the price. This is not politics. This is policy failure. What do you think? Is the school placement system fair, or is it broken? Comment below. Like, subscribe.